Okay, we're recording today, and it's the 17th of June. We have our bareback pad. We're going to try it on, first alpha and then beta, and walk them around with it. And if it works out, and I want another one, I'll order it from eBay. It's a little bit cooler today than it was yesterday, and tomorrow it's supposed to be much cooler. So we're going to halter up alpha. Because they've been sheared, they're harder to tell who's who. Okay, now, whoops, he's giving us a little bit of trouble. I think he'll settle down now. They really want to please if they just know what the right answer is. And look who's here. There's Thor, my min pin. He's doing better on leash training and the word heel. I brought him out with the leash, and we put him in his buggy that we've created just for him so he can come to these lessons. And we're, of course, trying to keep him cool and comfortable in the shade. There's a bit of a breeze, which is nice. I have my clicker on my left wrist. I'm going to go closer to the gate so that we can see the tacking process. I'm hoping we have enough holes in the girth to secure it on their backs. Otherwise, we're going to have to get a hole maker somehow. It's nylon. The bareback pad has stirrups. And let's see what Alpha says about having this thing on his back. He's been really good about blankies and saddles and so forth. Remember, if they feel something they don't understand, they kick out. Reaching under to get the girth. Remember, we've done these two saddles in the past, but only the one to the left there seems to fit them comfortably. So maybe we'll do bareback pad and that left English saddle for our walks. We'll see. We want them to be comfortable. We want them to be safe. And they want to give us the right answer. They really do. If they just could understand what the right answer is. Is it tight enough?
Not yet.
We don't want it slipping under his belly.
We're going to have to modify it a little bit.
Well, is it enough for just to do the training area today?
Let's see. That's pretty loose, but...
You know, eventually we'll have the breast collar and so forth to help us keep the bareback pad where we want it to be. It's your judgment call. Can we safely go to the training area, you think?
We'll just keep it in here for a minute.
Okay, we'll do it right in here for now.
It is really loose. We can do the same thing we did with the other one and tighten it up.
It looks like it fits them nicely. Not too small, not too big. And to modify it, we're going to make holes in the bareback pad.
Do the same thing as this one.
Okay. Yeah, come on closer.
Like this.
Oh, I see. We actually made it shorter that way. Okay. Okay, got it. We'll do that with some kind of hardware with the bareback pad. So can we go to the training area? Or at least out here?
I think right here would be okay.
Okay, out here because there are obstacles here, water tubs, hoses, trees. And of course, when we're out on the Ranchos trails, there'll be unexpected obstacles. Okay, now I'm gonna open the gate. That gate is closed, so they can't get into the big pasture today. And Beta, as usual, he wants to watch. He follows along. Sometimes he gets distracted by browsing and grazing on the nice green grass. Well, Alpha's looking fine. He's not kicking out, not yet. There's nothing bothering him. And there's Thor. Alpha usually stops at Thor's buggy to check him out. It's probably about 9:30, quarter to 10 now, and it's really much cooler than I thought it would be today. Good, and he's putting pressure with his hand on the top of the bareback pad. We're getting closer and closer to having events where the local people will be invited to give a donation and participate in working with the alpacas and then eventually too with the goats, especially out in the big pasture and especially out on the 20 lineal miles of Ranchos trails here where no motor vehicles are allowed. Oh, we get to go into the training area because he's being so good. Wonderful. I'm going to carefully walk over there. As we walk by, I'll show you a close-up of Thor. He loves to come out here. He's been going out with me at least once a day, sometimes twice a day, to distribute carrots and check on the livestock. And he's doing it with a leash on. I'm going to leave this panel open because there's no concern if Alpha does get excited and loose of him getting out anywhere where we're not on my property with some control. He's being good. So far he's getting an A. You can see that we are irrigating, not the whole thing, it's just not enough water, and we have to figure out the schedule, but we've got green grass staying green. You can see my neighbor over there who has no irrigation doesn't have any rich green grass because it is definitely summer, mid-June 2026. Very good. How about zigzag and backwards? And when you do back, you know, say the word back. Okay, he's understanding. He's going back. Good. And then zigzag. If something comes by on the Rancho's trails, we'll be seeing it on the other side of those railroad ties, which are my perimeter fencing for my 6-acre ranch here. And we'll see if he gets the least bit upset about that. There could be a horse, there could be a family. No vehicles though, no motor vehicles. He's looking around. I can see he's got his ears up. He doesn't look particularly tense. Good, good. Now he's being backed up again. Now we're gonna hopefully do this with Beta next today. And we'll see. Alpha certainly has an ace so far. See, those stirrups are hanging on the side of his body and touching him, but he doesn't seem to mind. See, Beta was watching, but now he's grazing, but he looks up from time to time. Okay, and I'm gonna get out of the way here, going by Thor's buggy. Okay, the next challenge then is Beta and the bareback pad. And Alpha got a click. He's being untacked now. Seems to be okay, not kicking out. Beta's still at the end of the area where he could be coming closer to the tacking area if he wanted to. No, but okay, now, but he sees Tavis, and he knows when Tavis comes out towards him, he's supposed to be going to the tacking area. Yes, he definitely understands that that's where he should have gone in the first place. He just got distracted by the yummy green grasses. Remember, Beta, it took us a while to teach him to cush, to lie down on request, but once he learned it, he was great. Click. Okay, now, all right, is he gonna stand there and let the halter be put on? Looks like he is. Okay, now we're gonna go and slip tie him onto the panel. He's been good about that too. I'm not expecting a pullback. I'm gonna click him because he did good for the haltering and the tying. Now, is he gonna do good with the bareback pad? We'll see, you'll see. Because we're filming the Urban Alpaca Girl Show on June 17th, 2026. Now, is he gonna, he's reaching up a little bit when Tavis bent down to get the cinch. So far, so good. Beta's being a good boy. Now we'll just do with him, I hope, what we did with Alpha, which we have on film now. I wonder where the goats are. They usually come and watch our lesson. But they're not here today. Maybe they're in the shade. Okay, I'm gonna open the gate. It's looking like Alpha's gonna come out. All right, I'm gonna step back just a few steps and give clearance for Beta. He's got the bareback pad on. The stirrups are definitely touching him, but he's a little bit concerned, but he's not kicking out yet. Okay, so he's going to be walked around here where there's trees and water tub and hoses and so forth, and then if all goes well, I'm pretty sure Tavis will decide to take him into our larger training area, which is contiguous to the Rancho's trails. So far, so good.
I don't want to take him too far because he wants to kind of get away. And this is really
You
loose.
feel you don't want to go into the training area?
Yeah, it's really loose and that could go under him. And
Okay, one small step at a time, prerequisite skills. Oh, now he's kicking out.
keep him in around here.
Yeah, okay, so Tavis has chosen to keep Beta closer to the tacking area and not go out into the training area today. That's okay. One step at a time, evaluate prerequisite skills, specify behavioral objectives, and make sure the behavior is achieved. Okay, he's a little bit nervous. You can see that. You see, Alpha didn't do this. But that's why we call him Alpha. He's a faster learner. He's enjoying the green grasses. So for our next lesson, which is in a couple days, should be cooler. We will have adjusted the cinch, correct, Tavis?
Yeah.
Okay. And repetition. Maybe even go out in the big pasture. Oh, he's kicking out. Yeah, Tavis was right. Beta isn't quite ready for the big area. Okay. Uh-oh. He's having problems. And Thor knows there's an issue. See, we're close to the tacking area. We can go into the smaller area shortly here. Yeah, Tavis was right. He had a good feel for Beta's disposition today. Okay, and I'm going to walk up there and close the gate. So Beta, because of the way he's just behaved in the last minute or so, he's only getting a B minus. Remember, Alpha got an A. But you'll see. Assuming we can continue to have these lessons and video it and upload it, you'll see Beta will learn too. Okay, now the bareback pad's coming off. Is he gonna object to any of those feelings?
We're just gonna walk him around in here.
Okay, that's good. We're gonna not take it off yet. We're just gonna walk him in the smaller area.
I think when we're able to cinch it tighter, it's gonna be
Right. I'm sure that a better cinch, a tighter cinch will be better for him. You saw it almost flipped around his barrel, and that would have been very scary for him to have it hanging on the side of his body or even under his back. That would have been scary for him. He wouldn't have understood that feeling. Good, and he's going back. Good. Very nice. Alpha's out here grazing. Thor is over there in his buggy watching. How about zigzagging around these poles? Okay, that'll be a challenge. In and out, in and out. He's resisting. Good. That's a good exercise. I'm hearing some farm equipment out that way, which is where the Ranchos trails are. They don't seem to mind since it's a distance away, but how would they feel if they were right there? He's resisting, not quite sure what's the right answer here. Am I willing to walk where Tavis is asking me to walk?
yeah.
Okay, so he's backing him. Now is he willing to go forward? He's resisting. No, now he's going. Good, good. Now he's coming around the poles. Oops, there's a little bit of resistance here. Okay, then he agreed. Okay, now you remember, and you can go back on YouTube and find the videos that in the last couple of weeks we've been training the Alpaca Boys to go into this Kiefer-built horse trailer, which is a step-up. And our most recent session, they both got A+. They learned how to do it. They were willing to do it. They weren't afraid. As long as we do this one small step at a time and make sure that prerequisite skills are accomplished, I'm confident we're going to be going out on the Ranchos trails in 2026. Very good. Now we're going to open the gates and let them go out in their big pasture if they choose to. On really hot days, they don't go out there, but it's not really hot. So will they choose to go out there yet? Later this morning or early this afternoon? I watch it. I'm always happy to see them go out, but remember, we don't let them go out there at night because we're worried about predators and neighborhood dogs. And so that gate, we close it at night. And they have the pasture behind the sheds and around the sheds to browse and graze. And the old training area that we used to use, which is enclosed on one side by portable panels. So we're opening the gates now. Okay, Alpha. No, Beta is on the other side of the tacking area. He could turn around and just go into the big pasture. Is Alpha gonna join him? It's up to them. We give them the choice. Alpha is always curious about Thor, and we're moving Thor's buggy now. We keep the buggy down here. Very good, Thor. You are a good boy today. When I put his leash on earlier today when I was in my house, he went under a table and his leash got caught on the leg of the table. And he didn't understand that he just has to change direction and go around the leg. So that's part of training my dog too. It's prerequisite skills, repetition. Here he comes with his leash on. Okay, and we're now taking him home. I have no idea where the goat boys are, do you?
I think they're out front.
Out front, okay. They like to hang around the garages. And that's all for today. Sonia Sokolow, the Urban Alpaca Girl. Sonia Sokolow at gmail.com.